Since I was young, I've had a fear of falling. I never minded heights, or being in tall buildings or on ski lifts, until I thought of the chance of falling from them. One time, I went on a hike with a childhood friend of mine and her family in Colorado. We passed by a cliff, and I found it interesting how strong the wind was by the cliff. Everything in me said to stay away, but something pulled me towards the edge. On my hands and knees, I nervously crawled to the edge of the cliff. The fear I felt as I got closer was almost debilitating, but the curiosity and desire I felt pulled me forward. The moment I could peek my head over the edge to feel the cool wind and see the beautiful trees below, just for a moment, I was free. My worries were gone, and I was happy to be on the edge and to have beat my fear. But a question arose. Am I really afraid of falling? Or am I more afraid of feeling free? Do I fear falling, or is that the one thing that I desire so strongly that it scares me? Rachel Hollis, a motivational social media influencer and author, stated that only 2% of the people in the world will actually go after what they want. The other 98% settle because they either don't take time to decide what they want or think it's impossible to get it. Living with depression and anxiety for most of my life, I've learned to let fear win. That's what I've been taught. Trust your gut. Do what makes you comfortable. I've realized my gut is too easily deceived, and why should I only be comfortable? I'm a spiritual person, and my relationship with God has always been near the top, if not at the top, of my priorities. So I wonder, is what I'm thinking and feeling my anxieties telling me to focus on self-preservation? Or is this the guidance from God telling me the next step to take? Hey, I'm Shersty, and it's the middle of the night. I just had an emotional breakdown, if you can't tell by my glow. This YouTube channel is kind of something that I've wanted to start for a really long time, and I want to learn to talk more eloquently, not just when I'm doing customer service and when I'm presenting my art as well. I write poetry, I occasionally write short stories, I like to sing and do all sorts of creative things, even paint by numbers. I want this to be a safe space not only for me, but for people who are also dealing with mental illness and trying to find forms of creativity and ways to feel comfortable expressing themselves. And that doesn't mean just people who share my beliefs. That means people with all beliefs and lifestyles, and I'm kind of at a point where I'm tired of being comfortable and I'm ready for change, and I'm ready to listen to what God has to say and what feels right for me rather than what everyone else says I need to do to be happy. Because honestly, that doesn't work for me. It doesn't, and I'm learning that it doesn't work for a lot of other people too. So my hope for this channel is to share different ways that I find creativity in myself and in the world, and to find who I am and become who I want to be, to find happiness through the mysterious things and the strange things, which means I'm going to be sharing a lot of personal things, and I'm going to try to be as real as I can. A lot of people won't like that, but that's none of my business, and that's not a reflection of my work. It's just an opinion. So anyone is welcome here. You're welcome to comment during or after you see my videos. And I'm just hoping to find really a safe place and become someone creative and open. I'm excited to see where this takes me. So, thanks guys, let's get going.